Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, and I'm here with another suggestion for a Father's Day gift. Now, I recommended the Bionic Wrench, and I still think that's a great gift, but I know some fathers' tools are just that's not an option. They have trouble with screwdrivers, so here's another option for you, and it's clothes. Now, I know clothes sounds boring, but actually this is another really good gift. Let me tell you why. First of all, we're not talking about neckties. I have a bunch of neckties in the closet back from when I had a job where I had to dress and wear a white shirt all the way up to the top with the necktie choking me every day. Did that for years. I've still got the neckties, but I certainly don't need any more of them. Most jobs now are not that formal, so you need something nice, but not necktie and suit nice. Now, if your father's a high-powered executive, then that's great. You can buy him a necktie. But for everybody else, let me talk to you. What your father needs is shirts. Now, he may not realize he needs shirts because he goes to the store all the time with your mother and he doesn't buy any shirts. Surely if he knew he needed shirts, he would go and buy some, but he doesn't because he doesn't know he needs them. He has very old shirts. This is from my own experience. I would keep shirts until, the holes got so big you could kind of notice where they were. And I would keep shirts that long. But long before they get that bad, they look old and they look bad. I didn't realize it at the time, but I'm sharing what I've learned with you. Now, the shirts I particularly like are these polo shirts from Land's End. I'm wearing one as well. And part of the reason they don't have to be boring is they come in all shades of colors. So things you wouldn't ordinarily wear if you're like I used to be a dark blue and brown and dark green kind of person. You can throw in the light colors, you can throw in reds and yellows. It makes for a lot more interesting wardrobe. Now, the reason these shirts are good, one is they're good quality. They're sold, Land's End is a company that's part of Sears, but it's step up from Sears in their quality. That's how I perceive it, at least. And I've been wearing them for a few years, and they don't last forever, but again, you don't want to wear those really old-looking clothes. So if you can get 2-3 years out of them, if you wear them regularly, I think you're doing pretty well. Another reason is they're cotton, not artificial fibers, which tend to make you so clammy and sweaty in the summer. I live here in Central Texas, and it's late May now. It's about over 90 every day, and it's going to stay like that all the way through October. We'll have lots of days over 100 as well. These shirts that I've been wearing through the summer, very nice, all cotton, and they breathe really well. And the one thing that absolutely sold me on these shirts is they make them in tall. So whether your father's tall this way or tall this way, either way, what happens with a regular shirt, and I'm sure most men who tuck their shirts in can tell you this, is if you don't have a shirt that's long enough, it pulls out all the time. You lean over just a little, or you're going to reach for something, and the shirt pulls out, and you got to be tucking it all the time. Very annoying. I really hated that with shirts, but these tall shirts, they go way down into your pants, and so you don't have that problem. So let me give you a demonstration here of what I mean. So this is a large, and it's a large tall. So this goes a good number of inches past my belt. So I have no problem with it pulling out when I'm reaching for things or bending over or anything like that. The collars are good on these. They tend to stay flat even after many washings. They don't curl up and stick in your neck and annoy you. So they sell for around $30 each, some depending on the color and the size, a little higher, a little lower. And you can get them at landsend.com. I'll put a link down below if you want to check them out. But the other thing, the surprising benefit to buying these shirts for your father is it'll make your mother happy. Now, the reason for that is, when is your father going to wear this shirt? Well, if he works at a very fancy place where he has to wear a suit and tie regularly, they'll often have a casual Friday or once a month have a casual day. On those casual days, or you can't go in a t-shirt and jeans, you still have to look presentable, and this kind of shirt is just right for that. Now, if your father works at a place where the dress code every day is more casual, then it's a nice shirt to wear to work any day. And on weekends is when your mother is really going to appreciate your father having a reasonably nice shirt, because otherwise, your father's going to be in an old greasy t-shirt and jeans the whole day, and if you got to go out somewhere, your mother's going to say, "Are you really wearing that?" Whereas if your father's got a nice shirt, then your mother's happy, and if your mother's happy, everybody in the family's happy. So this will come back to you in karma. Now, these are about $30 each. Polo shirts from Land's End, lots of nice colors. Again, if you get these as a Father's Day gift for your father, turns out to also be a gift for your mother. And because you don't have to listen to the, "Are you going to wear that?" Well, what's wrong with what I'm wearing? I work hard all week, on the weekend, and you don't have to listen to that. It's a gift for you too.